with POTS, it's hard to find that balance of how active you should be and what's detrimental to your health. Sometimes it takes nearly passing out for your body to remind you, yeah, time to use the wheelchair.
You got freezing cold hands.
Good Saturday morning, everyone. So first of all, I woke up, and as soon as I woke up, there was something to be grateful for, because yesterday, as soon as I woke up, I had to run to the bathroom to get violently ill from my gastroparesis. That did not happen this morning, so that is a win. I do have some nausea, but totally tolerable. Anyways, I'm still in my PJs. Judd is still upstairs sleeping, and he has not had a day off in 12 days because he is not on rotating shifts anymore. If y'all remember, he's doing the agency class for his sheriff's department, and that is 5 days a week. And then this past weekend he had drill for the Army, and then he had another 5-day week. So first day he can really relax is today, so he can sleep in as long as he wants. And this weekend we're kind of just taking it easy. The weather's all rainy and gloomy, so I think we're just gonna have a nice relaxing weekend at home. Isn't that right, Harlow? Harlow's looking a bit guilty because she tried to wake Judd up this morning by shoving her nose in his face, and I told her, no, let him sleep. But don't worry, he'll be up soon, and then you can play with him. While I wait for Judd to get up, I'm going to continue watching my new series on Netflix I've started, Prison Break. I've watched it before and love it, and apparently there's a new season 5 out, so I'm rewatching all of it. Then I'm gonna find season 5 and binge watch that. So I will see y'all in a bit. Get ready, Har. Judd's got his short shorts on. Y'all know what that means. Harlow, it's bath time. Sorry, doggy and Judd shorts. Okay. You're in the danger zone, babe. She's running laps. You good? You got your zoomies out?
We're getting ready to go out. Jack's getting her infusion bag set up, ready to go.
Yep, just starting with saline. I'll do the banana bag when we get back. Going to a few stores. Harlow is not coming because she's wet and smells like wet dog and farts. Some of y'all have said to hair dry her. Well, it takes a really long time to hair dry a golden, at least our golden, and I broke her only hair dryer like 2 days ago, so that's also an issue. But yeah.
I used to say like hour, like we both use it or something.
Okay, well I use it. I use it to blow dry my bangs right here. Anyways, yeah, we're getting ready to go on an adventure. Sorry, Hippo, you gotta stay home, but we love you. Oh, you're so wet. We are on our adventure, and my caring husband is always looking for ways to help me. As y'all may know, riding in the car really exacerbates my joint pain from my Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, especially my hips and my neck. And I have tried neck braces in the past, but not one that has extra padding up here like this. So he dug this out of the closet.
And you guys have recommended it to us in the past, so we think, might as well give it a try.
Yep, give it another try at least. So I am falling asleep because it is comfortable. Narcolepsy lives, so we'll see how this works. Usually it has to be a longer car drive than just like 20 minutes, but you know, it doesn't hurt to try. Also, I will be using our transport chair today. I realized this would be a day where the custom wheelchair would be really helpful because I could wheel myself and I'd be more independent, but I'm always, you know, grateful for Judd to push me in my transport chair when I need it. But this makes me even more grateful and excited for the custom wheelchair, which is underway. The doctor sent in the script for it to the Durable Medical Equipment Company, and I should hear from them this week. We made it into Kohl's, and I already found stuff to try on. So I'm good with walking short distances today, like around the house, but a lot of walking through a big department store like this, plus we're going to other places too. Can't handle that, so we got the wheelchair. It's kind of funny because this is a transport chair. I can't push myself in it, but it's also really old and falling apart, but we're going for it with the custom wheelchair, so that's good. And Judd, what are you looking for here?
Well, this is your side of the store. That
This
I'm
is my
looking for
side?
Guy Harvey shirts.
Oh, let's go get your shirts.
Okay.
Let's go find your stuff.
I found a shirt. Jack found some pants that she didn't like and tried on anyway. So
It's hard for me to find clothes because of my sensory processing disorder. It's the texture, but trying on and off all those shorts exhausted me. I was hoping to walk in Target, but I don't know if I can. I gotta like find that balance of being active and walking and not doing more harm to my health by pushing myself too much. We'll see how I feel when we get there. I'm doing it. I want to walk in Target because with POTS it's hard to find that balance of how active you should be and what's detrimental to your health. But I'm laughing because Judd, you little face, brought the wheelchair anyways, and now he's staring at Star Wars toys. He's like a large child with these toys. Look at him. He's like intricately investigating them. What are you doing?
getting stuff.
Babe, why are you pulling them all out?
They all have different stuff in them.
Oh my god. Babe, we're...
You're right, there's Amazon.
Oh my god.
To the house.
I'm so excited because he's getting this shirt. Yes, babe, it's perfect.
Nice. Jack didn't last that long. He's standing up.
I like was standing and I bent down to grab this off here and things went black around the edges and I started to pass out. And Judd, I said if Harley was here, she would have told me about that a while ago and I would have sat and that wouldn't have happened. And then Judd said, that's what I told you to do, sit down, like a few minutes ago. I was like, oh, I guess I listened to the dog better than my husband.
Just fuck me, right?
Judd, don't hurt. Tried on some clothes. I've been looking for shorts like these that are loose fitting to help when I'm bloated and my stomach's hurting, and these were awesome. And I do have sensory issues, but I can always count on Target t-shirts to be perfect for me, so I get like all my t-shirts here at Target, and we are off. Off on another adventure. Target was fun, I mean aside from almost passing out, into the clothing rack. Sometimes it takes nearly passing out for your body to remind you, yeah, time to use the wheelchair, but that is okay. That is why we have tools such as the wheelchair, and now we are off to one more place to find Judd's Guy Harvey shirts because he found a shirt in Kohl's, but it was not Guy Harvey, so.
And some possible shorts.
Somewhat?
Possible shorts.
Oh yeah, he needs shorts.
Found the bells and look what Jack found.
They're on sale. They're on sale. I'm so happy right now. When you deal with a lot of bloating and stomach discomfort and things like that, leggings are a great option. I love them.
It's like 1,000,000 degrees outside though. Why would you wear those?
Because I'm inside all the time. I'm not outside in the Florida heat. My body can't handle the heat, but inside these are comfortable, and I'm so happy to have found these on sale for like $7.70 something each. Oh, and yes, the texture is magnificent. We need to go find Judd's things, which is why we came in here in the first place. Oh, looks nice. Guy Harvey. You found it.
Good old Florida native.
Something really cool just happened. So Judd was trying on these shorts, and he found shorts, by the way, which is good news. And then when Judd came back out of the fitting room, this lady came up and she's like, "You're Jaquie, aren't you? And you're Judd." And she watches our vlogs. And Jennifer, if you're watching, it was so nice to meet you. She was so sweet. And honestly, that made my day. So anyways, that was just a lot of fun, wasn't it?
It was always a great pleasure to meet fans out in the real world, because I mean, it just verifies what we're doing and what Jack does, and you know, which is all for you guys, every single bit of it. So
yeah, we do this because of y'all, and she was just so happy to meet us, and we were so happy to meet her. It was an awesome moment. We really connected, so we had to share. And Jennifer, if you're watching, hi, it was so nice meeting you. You really made our day, thank you. I found this elephant tank top. I love elephants, by the way, in case y'all didn't know. But then Judd said, look at the name, Rosie Harlow. It's kind of meant to be, and it's on sale. Judd and I found some clothes. We rarely go clothes shopping, so this was definitely needed, especially for Judd. You needed clothes for sure. And we met one of our viewers, one of y'all, which was amazing. They instantly made, and now we are on the way out. After successfully shopping for what we needed and 3 big stores, I am wiped out. So we're going back home. Got what you needed, babe?
I'm happy.
Awesome. And a lot of y'all ask what you should do if you see us in public, if you wanted to come up and say hi. We love it when people say hi to us. We're totally good with that.
For it.
my advice is just read the situation. If I'm like in the middle of an asthma attack, or Harlow is tasking, or we seem like we're in a hurry somewhere, then probably not a good time to come up to us. But
what if you're an EMT?
Shut up.
I mean, you're coming.
But like when Jennifer came up and talked to us, we were literally just standing there chatting, and so that was totally fine. We're like normal people, just like y'all, and so if you want to come have a
normal. I don't know what you
Shut up. Well, we all know we're a little weird, but if y'all want to come up and talk with us, we love that. You know, we love meeting people. But like I said, just read the situation, because sometimes we do have medical issues out in public, and then that probably wouldn't be the best. Or offer help. If you want to offer help, that would probably be fine too. But usually we know how to handle things ourselves. So
unless you're an EMT.
Shut up. Anyways, we're going home now because I'm wiped out and Judd's ready to relax. Oh, and I do want to add real quick, the best etiquette to approach a service dog handler is to completely ignore the dog, because we're people first and service dog handlers second, and completely ignoring the dog allows them to do their work. And actually, you know, when people come up to me and they start talking to Harlow and act like I'm not there, it's very dehumanizing. So I know y'all from watching me know how to interact with a team, but I just wanted to point that out in case somebody's new. You know, you just want to learn. So if you see a team and want to approach them, just completely ignore the dog, talk to the handler as if the dog's not there, and then maybe the handler will let you interact with the dog, but that's totally up to the handler. You know, I like Harlow to be focused when she's working, so I generally don't let people pet her when she's working, but as y'all know, she's a totally happy-go-lucky puppy, and she gets lots of off-duty time. But yeah, so if we were out with Harlow and you approached us, just read the situation, come say hey, and ignore Harlow to let her do her job. Hi Harlow, did you miss us? Well, you were very good here, because the house is in one piece. When we opened the door, she looked very sleepy. Did you take a nap? You're still very wet. And the house smells like wet dog. But we love you. We have lunch. Judd is eating a sandwich.
Well, it's not really lunch. It's like 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
Yeah, I haven't eaten today yet. Well, obviously I'm eating with my feeding tube, but I'm going to try eating orally. It's a baguette with cucumber, turkey, some cucumber on the side, some veggie chips. And I've converted to Judd's ways of putting honey mustard on my sandwich. For the longest time I was against it. I only use mayo, but he's converted me, and I use both. It's the right way to go. Honey mustard and mayo. And I'm doing better with tolerating my feeding tube formula. I'm up to, I think, 28 milliliters per hour right now, and I'm slowly working back up to 35. If I do it really slow, it's not too terrible, so. Harlow's finally drying off. She's still a bit moist, but she's getting there. And people sometimes ask me what it feels like to pass out, or if it's scary. I wouldn't say it's scary anymore, because we know what's causing it, but it's really distressing, I guess, because there's a lot of other symptoms that go into passing out, and it just makes you feel terrible. And I think with how limiting it is, it's really what's frustrating about it, because I literally can't be upright or walking for more than 15 minutes. Even on my better days, I mean, I guess my better days, it's more like 20, max 25 minutes. If I don't sit and let my heart and autonomic nervous system take a break, I will pass out. And just pushing myself to stay upright causes a lot of symptoms too. And like I said, it's hard to find that balance of being active to help my POTS, and then what's doing too much for my POTS and causing the syncope and stuff like that. So when I pass out, I just get all of the symptoms of the pre-syncope, the pre-fainting, and like I feel terrible, and then everything just goes black and I collapse to the floor. And sometimes I have gotten injuries from that, but Harlow will tell me, okay, it's time to sit down, and I've gotten better at knowing my signs of when I'm gonna faint and when I need to sit. And if I do faint, the best way to help bring me out of it quicker is to elevate my feet. But eventually, you know, a few minutes, a few seconds, few minutes, I'll come out of it on my own. But the most frustrating thing about the syncope is how limiting it is, and that's why I think the wheelchair will be a big help. But again, it's all about finding that balance between activity and what's doing harm to my POTS. So just got to do our best with what we have. Harlow, you have a tasty meal tonight. Goat meat, lamb, chicken, ground beef, of course the organ components, and she's got strawberries, blueberries, a quail egg, and mango for the first time. It's really good for her. Spin. Harlow, play. Play. Stay. Ole. Okay. You're so smart. You listen very well. Good girl. Judd. Really, you're gonna eat it that way? Anyways, I kind of like trick Carla like that to make sure she's really paying attention to what I'm saying to keep her sharp. And oh, update, I called it a neck brace. That is not a neck brace. The neck pillow. I did it on accident. It's a pillow, the neck pillow in the car. It didn't really help me at all, but I think I need to try it on a longer car drive to see if it's really effective. But anyways, we are happy to be in our home, spending time together. We're gonna watch a movie and head off to bed. And with that, we will say thanks, or no, we will say good night, and thanks for joining us on our adventure.